Squall and Fury. Huh, too slow.
What's this? Was there always a cave here? We should go take a look, right? Seems like a thing to do on a patrol. Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now. You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from? What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah, these look identical. So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh, the keys to a spaceship! Huh, somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Wait, no, descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, cancelled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation at war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows.
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Great, then look. Mawika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Yeon-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces, for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me. Oh? In what way?
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding him.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against... If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty...
Many thanks, you two. And don't worry, you're still Natlan's hero. Still.
Look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Eulalie out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just... irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushed... The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad, but maybe I went too far.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. Not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Eulalie.
Get to work! Midnight! Eyes on me!
Take a break. How tiresome.
Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
Oh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the—
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base?
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Needed?
The warriors from the mask.
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold!
Fulfill our pact! Power that ended Python!
Faster.
Come on, keep up!
Forward! Crush them!
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it! The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance! Odds revealed by...
How tiresome. Take a break. How
Warriors! Attack! After them!
Yeah! Watch out! To ashes!
Come on, keep up!
You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Night Wind!
All who resist the Abyss will pay the price!
orders given, orders received.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
Huh. The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the— well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that...
Huh? Not sure I follow.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay
Paimon had a hunch you might say that, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things—
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Take a break, pick up the pace. How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Take a break. And we're back. Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. We've scoured the entire area. Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by? Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here. Please help me.
Oh, who are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you...
Yeah, where are they?
Huh? I'm sorry, they're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things. Oh no! It looks like something really... Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now. Great!
Savior?
Power that ended up by royal decree.
How tiresome. You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't... It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see the... I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but... Now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before?
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him, so, what was the deal with those...
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't...
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly,
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there.
Good idea. We'll take you.
Phew, thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I'm gonna stay here until I heal up.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk.
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one's...
Huh. That's the second time.
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, there was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would... The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village, and I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life.
Oh, well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's all...
Actually, I don't think it's him.
What?
But everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young woman.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Real? Oh, of course.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that... Please, can you take me to see her?
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find her.
Huh? But isn't she your sister?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time? What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you.
Oh, I just... How should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the savior in the meantime...
Are you sure you'll be okay here?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry...
Alright then. Well, take... What a mysterious girl. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now.
you're back. How did it go? Find it?
Nothing substantial,
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, in a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guard? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself.
Oh, but you're a...
Great.
Oh, check it out! The graffiti on the wall is glowing! Masters of the Night Wind. And by the looks of it, Masters of Nightlife, too!
Wow! Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high.
Huh? Is that Tumaini?
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking.
It's not the same thing at all! There are plenty of chances to go to war. How can I not be
No one's here to judge.
I'm sorry.
Let Paimon guess.
May I challenge you to a fight?
What? How can you be so audacious?
No, of course not. But I am still on patrol.
Ugh, again with the sheepish
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until... I'll be... Well, some people connect through conversation, but...
Okay.
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though.
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but what I meant to say is...
Yeah, that's right!
I sensed something strange in my dream.
Oh.
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the night. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take in war. Adequate
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs. Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say so.
All right, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But,
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hey, I'm not that old!
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on. And whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything.
Actually, Paimon...
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Finally got here, and now I can finally receive.
Take a break? Pick up the pace. Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Here we are. Dear did... Well... it's so quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Yan-san was right? Maybe she never intended to stay... Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. Oh, did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that and it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
That's weirdly precise. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters...
I just didn't... He already saved my life once. That's more than enough.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image.
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my... Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now, too.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars, and often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real? But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is... And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world.
Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world. For a really long time, the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior, but I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out. I'm going to make my world bigger. One step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child. Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? It's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants...
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty... Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Can you see them now?
Oh, Paimon still can't see anything.
goes on.
To ashes!
Let's test my hypothesis. Take a break. Midnight Ninja. How tiresome. Wheel of life. Huh. Come on, keep up.
Eyes on me!
Sacred name, fortune preserver, go.
Odd reveal. A spot of tea time entertainment. Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you? Oh, Paimon slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right? Teardith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out?
I was just... the image of the Traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems...
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's...
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Travel? All right. Deardith will be... Huh? Deardith? Why are you going in alone?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse. And the birth of a savior.
You're awake! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it...
Oh, is that right? Huh. You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it? No, what? You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Well, Deardith, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is...
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. I think 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deardith.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your...
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but how about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to...
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like...
Where? What are you talking about?
a bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right! I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Well, might as well mow these ones down. Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried. We gotta go. Bye for now, dear.
See ya, and please take care.
Take a break. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Come on, keep up. Take a break. Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace. Hey, Yong-san! We're back! We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss...
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also... But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on this... one person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated. I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across...
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time you showed up.
Dainsliff!
Wonder if we're allowed in here. Oh, the door opened all by itself. Taking that as a... Aw, the Tommy store from earlier. It's really here. Then let's go introduce ourselves. How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Take a break. Pick up the pace.
Were you waiting for me?
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, that After we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on—
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order.
Oh, no need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but—
It's quite all right. Uezo Iansen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends—
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff. Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend.
Ian-san, yes? I will remember the name. But I will not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me.
Ugh, so stubborn.
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Natlanese, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too.
I've been on the case for some time. Even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I am none the wiser. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlan. So whatever they—
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence, for now we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome, that's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss.
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
What about you? Any news?
Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty.
So she's here in person. Unsurprising, given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, she kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see. And then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so—
Hold on. That girl called her the Savior?
Yeah, that's right.
The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. And not just that. It referred to your sister then, too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place?
Wait, wasn't his sister called the Princess, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
Well, when she was first granted the title of Princess, the Vinster King and the entire court of Canria set about loudly proclaiming the might that she would bring to the nation. They made it sound as if, with her there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Canria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was the celebratory title given to the princess by those who believed this rhetoric. Of course, you know how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Vinster King's lust for power.
Oh, sounds like the people of Canria really believed in her.
As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she is descended from pure-blood Canrians afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off. That would explain how her people retained their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like, still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the...
I will consider it. But we must discuss our next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss...
It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Take a break. How tiresome.
No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing... Morning! What are you guys talking about?
You're here. I have some... We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Orders after their front lines dissolved. The bulk of their forces, the location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there too.
Yep, our army is almost ready. And we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really...
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern.
Very well. Then I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Yan-san.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Huh? Shouldn't you be...
I admire his courage, and I believe he is... And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to... Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler. Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna... Is this the place?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've... Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, but if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms...
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. And if you get to meet your sister again, even better.
You won't get another chance.
Wheel of Life. Take a break. How tiresome. Come on, keep up.
You won't get another chance.
Wings of dark, power that ended height.
Go. Orders given. Orders received.
Take a break.
You won't get another chance.
Rise.
Take this! To ashes!
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Shadow Raven! How tiresome. This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Yansan.
Even the construction of their headquarters and the tactics they're using. I suspect they never intended to survive this battle in the first place. Suits me. Cheap tricks.
Power that ended height god!
Light shine!
Take a break.
In the name of the truth!
Orders given. Orders received.
The power that truly shall endure.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
Cheap tricks.
Rise.
Know my wrath.
Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. How tiresome.
As you will.
Take a break. How tiresome. Take a break. Pick up the pace.
Life goes on.
Eyes on me! Oz, reveal thyself!
Relentless spectre heartless. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it.
Ashes! Come on, keep up! How tiresome.
So, who's calling the shots here?
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every...
So, where's the Traveler's sister then?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself, but today, that is the least of your worries.
Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. I'd like to see what makes you believe you've already won. Or that you can still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess, and I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has, for today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled. Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience, and then used the loom.
What? Wait. Does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her... Oh, no!
Correct. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years.
What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your...
Right! You still need a few steps after that. Plus, if it was really so easy, Malika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Conria has indeed been...
Oh, you poor fools. Think back on the past few days.
I sense...
Oh,
hard to say. It's like a
I couldn't see the monsters that Diridith could see. And she couldn't see the...
Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. The notion that Conria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own, there is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant. Obstinate fools!
Give in to the embrace of the abyss.
Orders received.
And be baptized! You still not understand? You better invade! The Abyss Order's mission has been fulfilled!
To ashes!
what a joke!
My body's failing me!
How tiresome.
I will not bring shame to the name of the Abyss!
Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
Life goes on. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Power that doesn't fight!
Come on,
Still
keep
don't
up.
understand! You battled in vain! The Abyss Order's mission has...
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed... Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
I understand. You think she... I have said my piece. I doubt Conria could have been revived so easily. But if it... I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there's some clue... I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality has struck you too then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, but I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Your arrogance and
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over.
Never, in all my worst nightmares.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you... What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well,
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the princess for her betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Although, had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much. All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry. Yet, I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash, and as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sir Tologi, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. There's little point in discussing it now, of course. You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions. I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. But as for the rest, memories, even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called home.
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person. So, the Khaenri'ah we once called home.
You seem to remember much.
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient.
The Loom of Fate. What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age. The Loom of Fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memory. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain.
So the Loom of Fate is running as we speak. And the so-called meditation your members have been performing. It's
Indeed. We are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew. And what a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in? You look for assistance from your mortal enemy.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which, of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Khaenri'ahns who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even...
So this was your true goal? To lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army? That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times.
Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. How tiresome. It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
Diridith! Diridith, are you okay? Did something happen? Huh?
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I'll carry on looking for her. Even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister, so is there anything that way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her? Huh? What is it?
So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Princess of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then, this girl, Deirdith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned. And I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then, she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again. But Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person. I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now, the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Teyvat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Deirdith to cross paths. After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of New Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it. When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. I know you always want to change fate. We both do. But this time, I won't let you succeed. I cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past. No matter what.
I don't know why, but the way you're talking, it just doesn't sound like you at all. Lumine, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us?
All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye, Ether. We will begin anew at the end of your journey.
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you! The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdith's hand. It was like that Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared. Right back in the same spot. But looking...
I think I got the gist of what happened.
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well... Oh, never mind. Paimon...
What your sister accomplished? It all but defied. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me. During the war with the Abyss, Malwika had an argument with the captain. Malwika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation?
You're not the only one.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Ion-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler? the pace. Pick up the pace. How tiresome. Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild, my lady. Is there something I can help you with? Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Welcome to the... You have already claimed today. Welcome to the... Farewell, my lady.
Yeah.
And I'll show you a thing or two.
So what you're saying...
However, talking solely about the upright strength card you drew, one of its interpretations actually fits your profession well. This card symbolizes passion, courage, confidence, and desire, as well as perfect, unfaltering love. No matter what surprises fate throws your way, I believe you will take control and steer a steady course.
Oh, don't flatter me. By our rules, a good fortune means paying extra for the reading. Here, I'll leave my coin pouch with you. If you have time, could you read the fortunes of my crew?
Haha, that's the first time I've received a request like this.
We've sailed this ship from one corner of Teyvat to the other, braving the winds and waves. After so many years at sea, there isn't one among them who doesn't harbor troubles of their own. I may be their captain, but there are things even I can't help them with. So, running into a fortune teller like you, it made me think you might be able to help set their minds at ease. As for recompense, that won't be a problem. We've done good business on our way here and dragged in quite the haul.
As intriguing an offer as that is, I'm afraid I'll have to pass. I fear there aren't enough cards in my deck for such a sizable crew.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. I haven't seen you in a long time. Are you here to have your fortunes read too? I'm here on business, of course. And to help a certain someone, our esteemed... Who knows what kind of... Doesn't ask my opinion. I haven't had any urgent business lately, so I went along with the whole thing. And what would you know, it's been plain sailing the whole way. What was supposed to be a 2-week job got wrapped up in just over 1. I figured since we're already here, we might as well stick around and have some fun. So I gave the crew some shore leave to kick back and relax. Matter of fact, just yesterday, I booked an event space at the Hotel de Boer, and the lot of us drank up a storm. The crew's still sleeping it off at the hotel, so I thought I'd venture out for some fresh air and to... sober up. But I only made it a few steps before this, fortune teller stopped me and asked me to draw a card. Here, it's the strength card. Looks like a good...
Upright strength. How should Paimon put this? It really does suit you, Beidou.
It certainly does. Now, let me...
don't...
I wouldn't say it's good or bad. It's clear that you... To borrow a metaphor, but you must know that it's not believing that it can... Now, it... Because if no one...
If that's... I have a friend.
A rare friend...
Her? Take this trip, for instance. Huh.
So, basically, Ningguang just...
Well, I'm sure she'd say something like, I'll never be able to As her strength card, I'll remain... Whoa! Oh, look at the time. I'd better head back. Traveler, Paimon, Lady Fortune Teller. I hope to see you around. This card is a rare treasure. Can I keep it?
A light that guides the lost. Interesting. If I have the time...
Eyes on me! From whence you came, one with Submit for judgment! Forth, my blade!
Power that ended Haishan!
Swift and merciful, Spirit Flame, attack! To ashes! From whence you came, one with my...
I want to help.
I trust you.
Rise.
Eyes on me!
Stay clear! Animal Tactics!
Orders given. Orders received.
Take a break.
Strike dead!
How tiresome.
Absorption test. Animo hypostasis.
The eye sweeps the lands!
Shattered. Wheel of life. Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. Come on, keep up.
Evasion is futile.
How tiresome.
Opening
Lightning's
box
fall from the
Matrix.
land of
Life
eternity.
goes on. Stay clear! Animo Tech 6308!
This
Stay
ends
clear!
now. Weak. Pathetic. Go! This body is eternal.
Wheel of life.
To ashes!
Swirl! Mark 2! Come on, keep up! Take a break. What a joke! break my glasses!
Absorption test. Go. Orders given. Orders received.
The eye sweeps the land.
Shattered. Power that ended hot. Enhanced Animo Module 75. Animo Texting.
Real life.
How tiresome.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Let's test my hypothesis.
Only emptiness awaits.